Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 16. Fucking snakes. Apart from the sexy ones, obviously. Part 16 of my Cylostra Direfin campaign, where we face the dwarf tides. Cylostra just has a little buddy, a little protege, Connor Anderoft. There he is. What a guy. Right. So 2 armies and 6 cannons, which is, oof, don't like that. And as such, we're hiding behind a lovely hill here. We've got this lovely hill, which is providing us some cover. Now the guns, I mean, yeah, we're losing a little bit of range there, but on the other hand, I think staying safe from the cannons is probably just a much better idea, to be honest. We have the Mongols sneaking. They've snuck around behind the enemy army, and they are going to shadow them. And then once the army is committed, they will jump out and take out those cannons for us. We've also got a unit of direwolves. Connor brought those into the battle. And we're hiding them in the trees, and again shadowing the army. They have a little bit further to run, but we just need to, if we can just wait until all of these units are committed and too far away to help, really, then we can sweep in, knock out those cannons while we're killing the main army. Easy peasy. So Cylostra's got her main line. We've got Connor's units on the left flank there. Apart from his artillery, which have joined Cylostra's mortars, allowing us... There's 5 mortars in total. And there's me going, Jesus Christ, guys, that's a lot of fucking cannons to bring to the battle, and I've got basically the same number of artillery units, so... People in glass houses. We've got our line of handguns there. Cylostra and Richard in front, along with Mary as well. Here comes some gyrocopters scouting ahead of the main force. 3 units of them. Of course, should they move into our gun line? Well, it's going to be a lot of gyrocopters down. Currently, they're sort of hiding behind the hill a little bit-ish. Kind of. But this is kind of where we have our first problem, because you may notice that, like, that Oslo, he's shooting. The mortars are shooting. The handguns, on the other hand, are not. Yep. Don't know why. Still don't have a fucking clue why. They just are... See, I've told my handguns to shoot at them, and they took a step forward, stopped, and aren't shooting. Nope. That's not good. In fact, none of my handguns seem to be opening fire for some reason. Like, these guys, they should be dead. There's no reason they should be able to drop bombs on, and obviously, I am definitely not absolutely fuming about this. So, like, these guys aren't shooting, these guys aren't shooting. It seems to be, like, only the like, the Skurdronic chariots are shooting, but my missile infantry appears to be... Not a sausage. Connor's moving up on the left flank there. I'm trying to get my gun. I'm like trying to get my gunners to shoot and see if that's fuck knows. Either way, we've got a big blob of infantry moving up the hill here, which is perfect for us because we can bombard the shit out of that, which is good. Meanwhile, the direwolves are just charged out of the trees and are currently nomming their way through 3 cannons. I mean, look at the Mongols already taking on 1 each. Well, right, maybe 2, but still. You know, 2 units of Mongols taking on 3 cannons, or 1 unit of scurvy dogs, actually, direwolves. But 1 unit of direwolves then taking out 3 themselves. Just, you know, fucking hero scurvy dogs. Okay, well, my handgunners are still not firing. Slight problem. So we're sending Richard in. On the right flank, the animated Hulks got attacked by giant slayers while I was trying to get my units to shoot, and died horribly. Never mind. Hang on, are they actually shooting? Taking fire. Bracing. Nope. Okay, the stupid sexy snakes moving up. Cylostra has... And we are bombarding the shit out of them. They are getting absolutely wrecked by artillery fire, which is good for us. Oh shit, they're actually firing. They're firing. I don't know why they're firing now and they weren't firing before. Fuck knows. But at least they're firing now. They're currently obstructed. Well, at least that means you're trying to shoot. At least that's something. Okay, we've got a bit of a rockfall over there, doing some good damage. Connor is currently engaged in melee with quite a large portion of the dwarf army. We've still got large hordes of Iron Drakes unleashing flamethrowers on us, but something the damn questing knight should take that out, which is good. Yeah, are these guns shooting as well? They're obstructed. I mean, at least you're trying. At least you're trying. That's something. The dire walls have died, unfortunately, but the Mongols can mop that up nicely. No problem there. Ah, Vangeist's Revenge coming up and taking huge chunks out of the dwarf army, really just carving all of those guys apart. Queen Bess managing to take out most of the deckhand mob, but to be honest, I don't really care what happens to them as long as they keep the dwarves busy. And looking at numbers here, yep, we are ripping through the dwarf army very rapidly. Richard taking on one of the lords there, the other lord almost dead. Come on, Richard, finish him off, mate. Do you have, like, pure armor piercing? Holy shit, you do have pure armor piercing. No wonder you're such a fucking monster. If you hit someone, they're basically, like, taking full damage. I guess that would be true for any ghost character. Like, Belegar's lads probably the same, aren't they? Like, any ghost character is literally just pure armor piercing. Jesus. Well, the dwarves are in full retreats. And in spite of our handgunners taking a fucking break. Were you striking? Was this strike action? You have to inform me of, like, 20 days in advance. Just FYI. I'm not giving you more pay. Unlike nurses who definitely do deserve more pay. Right, well that could have been easier, but I think that was a fairly... So, I mean, the hero scurvy dogs there and the Mongols, instrumental at knocking out those cannons. Not those cannons that we got close enough to do any shooting. I think all those kills are probably the doggos from melee, so... And Cylostra's having a... Hey, I'll have what she's having. If you know what I mean. She's having a lovely time. Good for her. Glad she's having a nice time. Oh, we got a jellyfish in a jar. Fantastic. I mean, who wouldn't want a jellyfish in a jar? Oh, broken axe dead. Got kill one of those. Can do. Hello?
I think not.
No, well, I bet you wouldn't. I'm gonna come and wreck your housemates. Frenzy. I'm gonna give Frenzy to Eeny Meeny Miny, that one. And Speediness to you. I guess we'll go with that one. Good. Oh, it's time for payback. So much payback. Right, on the right flank, we've already sent in Tim Cockles. Oh yeah, good luck with that, because here comes some fucking Mongols, mate. It's a lot of melee attack and a lot of weapon strength. They're about to level at you. And here comes the rest of our boys. Now, the animated hulks, they do have 62 melee attack and 146 weapon strength, which suggests they should do very, very well against basically anything. I mean, the only thing is I don't have a lot of armor, and they don't have a lot of melee defense, but ultimately that melee attack and weapon strength should be enough. That's my thinking anyway. Meanwhile, the depth guards are racking up the kills very rapidly as they cut through the enemy infantry like a hot knife through butter. The Mongols on the right flank are just mopping up. Nothing can stop them. There's trolls, chaos trolls here trying to slow down the Mongols, and it's just not working, is it? Getting slapped to death. It's like a horde of Will Smiths. Just without any legs. The animated hulks seem to be doing okay. They routed that unit of spear infantry, so good work there. Bit more of a melee happening over here, and I don't know if these animated hulks may be a little bit surrounded. I'm gonna be. If you look at that and you lust, I genuinely there's no hope for you. Even Slaanesh is like going, Jesus Christ, guys, all right, calm down a little bit. Ugh. You know, he Slaanesh unzips for anything, but even an animated Hulk, he's gonna go, well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not this time. The Depth Guards have murdered the enemy army. 39 kills, 94 kills, and continuing to wrap up. And then we've got this little blob of infantry here. This is just a horde of marauders. And I think the rest of the army's run away, and it's just these guys fighting on for the moment. The problem for them is they're about to be surrounded by our Depth Guards. Oh, I think a unit of animated hulks got wiped out. They're all right. I just, like, if I have the choice between animated hulks and Mongols, I'm probably going to go Mongols. The Depth Guard now sweeping in from the flanks, closing that trap. And in come Mongols as well, so these marauders are well and truly dead. I don't know that you will, actually. See, again, like, the animated hulks did okay, but the Depth Guard just did so much better. And I mean, they're different units, and they do different things, and that's fine. Hello. Why the fuck are you here? Are you at war with these guys? Are you allied with them? What could you possibly offer me? You're over here. Why the fuck have you come all the way over here, you stupid bastard? What possible reason could you have? Barrow Cove. Pirate Bloody Cove, mates. Research. What do I want here? I do kind of like the idea of just like spreading vampiric corruption in your territory just for shits and giggles. Like, not even any particular reason, just because I think it would be funny. Okay. You know what? I think I might just go for... Mongols just seem better, don't they? And I mean, they are a tier above. Although the animated hulks cost slightly more. Question mark there. Okay, we're going to get Deadly March so that once... I mean, these guys... What does that do? It's Deadly March. Melee attack, armor, missile resistance. Yes, so the gold chevron boys now have 15% missile resistance, which is very nice. 87 melee attack. Now, admittedly, we do have the +8 from the installs, but that makes that 79 weapon strength, melee attack even. And then 89 weapon strength with the 5 bonus burst infantry, which I'm going to be honest, 5 bonus burst infantry isn't really that amazing, but still, you know, it's good. So we're going to send Sheridan to do a little. Oh my god, we're going to have to defend our borders. This guy's back.
Certainly not.
Oh, he is.
Admiral of the fleet.
Why are you back?
Get going.
What the what? Gonna have to.
Galleon awaits.
I'll put a comment in the part of the Discord and basically just go, look, I don't think the vampire
of the waves.
Unwise.
Shanty armies should be fucking reproducing exponentially. Right, we're gonna hit you. We're gonna wipe you out. And then we're pulling back. Because there's 2 more armies over there, and I do not want to fight both of them at the same time. You can't... well, I mean, you can replenish quite quickly, so I'll give you that. Alright. Doggos are good boys. Taking out artillery is always useful. Now, these armies are certainly shitter than the ones we faced before, aren't they? And I'm hoping that Malekith is getting his shit together and is now starting to, like, converge on them. And if we can cut off their reinforcements from the rear, then hopefully Malekith can knock them out and push them back. I mean, that is a big ask, though. Because he is a bit of shit, isn't he? Hey. Hey. Oh, actually. Arcane Conduit.
Bring me my drought.
Okay, let's heal you up.
Admiral.
You.
Who's who the real star is?
That's right. Being able to summon in more lads.
Cylostra.
Good shout. We've got oodles of cash at the moment. My main problem is I'm being harassed. No, you don't have any more. You're not a port, are you? That's not a port.
Not your shadow.
And I think we'd need one. And plus, the fact that Archaon is here as well. How do you feel about Archaon, just out of
Before
interest?
the Shadow Lord.
Oh, shut up.
Why do you not quake with dread?
Okay, yes, you trespassed because, yes. But apparently it's getting better. Sure. Sure. Well, apparently Archaon will be chasing us. Which is fun. Dance Macabre. Not that our boys need more melee attack. But fuck it. Why not? Let's do something like that. Anything else? We could build... does this give us... It does. Well, I guess it gives us more leadership. Not the worst thing. And we've got... more in... So how... Oh, we're actually climbing the infamy very, very quickly. I think having... With the benefit of hindsight, I think what I should have done is rather than take any settlements, just not bothered with that and just gone on a merry trip, sticking pirate codes and everything. I think that's the play. I mean, if we look at our settlements here, they are making okay money now. Mostly because these ports are bringing in like over 1,000 each. So, I mean, that's helping. And these ones are bringing 520. And obviously you could make more money. But to be honest, having settlements just seems like a massive pain in the ass. So I would say don't bother. Because, I mean, okay, you're making like 2k here, right? That's fine. That's fine. But I'm making 1k just from Lothern. And I could make 500 from that. And
Orders heeded.
I'm making whatever half of that is. And so you think actually, like, having major ports just gives the AI a target to attack you with. So yeah, I mean, a few people further into the campaign were like, oh, you should have just like sailed off. And yes, I probably should have. But now I've got it. It's got emotional value, and I want to kind of like hold on to my little coastline here. The only problem being, of course, that I'm being attacked from all sides. Which makes it worse that the sea shanty armies seem to be spawning more of themselves for some reason. I don't think they should be doing that. I don't think they should be spawning more of themselves, especially on the way to fight you. The fuck is that? Okay, now I will fully concede that taking 3 games, right? Taking Warhammer 1, 2, and 3, and some people may go, "But they should have been 1 game from the start." But that was never going to happen, right? Yeah, if everyone had a fucking unicorn, that's not going to happen. There's people when Warhammer 1 came out complaining, "Oh, the fucking Beastmen should have been in it from the start. Well, it's not how you release a game. Sorry, they had enough time to put 4 factions in. That's what they did. They put the Chaos Warriors in. Was that a bit dodgy? Maybe. I think people saying, oh, they had to be in the game, because otherwise bots... No, they didn't have to be in the game. They didn't have to have a Chaos Waste. You could have had just 4 factions in there. That would have been fine. If that was the game, that's the game. Shut the fuck up. But taking 3 games and then combining them into... How the fuck did you reach me? How did Be'lakor reach me? Taking 3 games and mashing them into 1 is a big achievement, right? Huge. Massive. Fantastic. Good fucking job. With that said, the amount of fucking bugs in Immortal Empires is literally insane. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to resolve that. I don't think he could reach me. I genuinely didn't think he would be able to reach me. Apparently he could. There we go. Well. I mean...
Absolutely not.
Why are you taking attrition? Vampire corruption. You suck, Archaon. You suck. You're a sucky boy. Huh. I'm a sucky boy. What do you have? You do have a hell cannon. You just call me an arsehole. I'm going to take some doggos. And I am tempted to try and take Conquata. Because if we do that, it will at least... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You will listen.
Right, we can't quite reach you.
Next performance.
So we'll stick you in ambush stance. And I'll push you down here. And then hopefully
The sea brings death.
you are replenishing 28 hit points a turn. Because you've been hindered. Oh, lovely. Delightful. Delightful. Do I want to just wait for Malekith or Archaon? You are taking attrition. Can we take you? I reckon we can. I would like some halbards. Ideally. But with that said, our boys are pretty fucking killy. Pretty fucking killy. How are we going to kill Archaon? That's the only problem.
This is not for the ever-chosen.
Because he is... You know what? I don't want to. We could go and take out Conquata, but we don't need to, because he's pretty fucked anyway.
The seas are my domain.
He is pretty fucked anyway. Let's grab this. And... This is bonuses for more... Okay, sure. Sure, we'll do that. We've also got more melee defense for depth guards. So our gold chevron boys are looking very killy. But what I would like is potentially get rid of like these guys and maybe like one of these and get some halbards in there just to be some anti-large, because I feel like the Chaos Boys are going to throw a lot of anti-large at us. Or a lot of large, not anti-large. They're going to throw a lot of large things at us. That's what I meant to say.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
Indeed. Do I want another Admiral? We can't really afford it. Replenish. You know what? Replenishment would be useful. I don't like the sheer number of armies here, but they can't reach me, so hopefully we can sort of like start mopping this up behind their lines. Maybe that'll give Malekith enough oomph to take out some dwarf armies, but... Or at least weaken them, maybe.
Should I sing for you?
Please don't. No, Malekith. I've got enough. I think we've got enough on our plate, haven't we? Got enough on our plate. Let's concentrate on the big things. Yeah? Hmm? Okay. Well, we did get the ambush. I'll take it. Hello, idiots. It's fucking Nagarond, mate. Fucking, you don't want to live here. It's shit. Even the Dark Elves don't want to live here. And they live here. Alright, well, we've attacked the rear of the enemy column, taking out most of their artillery, apart from that flame cannon getting off 1 shot. 2 shots. 3 shots a lady. That's going to be the last of them, though. Morgul's coming in from behind. Cylostra dropping some big magical bombs on the heads of the enemy. Comes a Antipul's Black Horror. Definitely not as damaging as it used to be. But that's okay. Got damned questing knights, rotting Prometheans, the ghost ship. In come the Mongols. Shit, the Vampire Coast should have a fucking ghost ship. Why don't they have a ghost ship unit? That would be amazing. Can you fucking imagine? That would be so cool. Why haven't they done that? CA, can you imagine like a big artillery ship with like four cannons on it, and it just sails around being ghostly and also shooting cannons? That'd be amazing. Should definitely do that. And now we close the trap with the sirens, Mongols, and anything else charging in to mop up the surviving dwarves. And there's not very many of them, to be honest. Yeah, that was a bit of a slaughter. Lovely little ambush there. You love to see it. I think like we can start rampaging through. I mean, not that it. I don't know if it'll do much good. I don't think the Crisis armies actually pay upkeep. I think they just recruit as much stuff as they want. And we got another ambush, this time against Firion Wavemaker. And once again, he's just recruited ogres out the wazoo. Firion running away from the guns. Probably remembers what happened last time, didn't he? And once again, lots of... where are they getting these fucking man-eaters from? I can never recruit man-eaters. So where the fuck are these guys getting them from? They shouldn't have hordes of ogres and man-eaters. It's insane. We've got a little bloated corpse. Hide just one bloated corpse. Not bloated corpse enough. And he spotted the artillery, and he wants a hug from the artillery crews.
Look, our units patrol the skies.
He's like, oh, that looks nice. like, and these guys go, oh fuck. Fuck! Quick! Quick! Bring him about! Bring him about! Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh, is Firion going to try and stop us? Too late! Oh. Okay, that wipes out one unit of artillery and routed another one, and then badly damaged a third. So, I mean, pretty good. Meanwhile, the front lines, the man-eaters and ogres are throwing themselves into melee combat. As our guns pick them off. We have Depth Guard and Sirens in reserve, and we're now moving them up to help out. So of course, any breaches in the line, well, that's just a shooting hole, isn't it? Is that the term, a shooting hole? I'm fairly sure I shouldn't be calling it a shooting hole. The Depth Guard charging in. Now, obviously, they are anti-infantry, but with their stats being very good, they should be more than a match for a bunch of ogre bulls. And our reinforcements are arriving. Literally on the side of the battlefield, so not super useful. The remaining bolt thrower is trying to pick off 2 toes. We've debuffed the shit out of these guys. This gave the Sirens a bit of a fighting chance. The War Dancers, of course, pretty good stats, but they've got a charm. They've also got, they've debuffed their own melee defense for some reason, which is not necessarily a really good idea when you're fighting against sirens. Got quite a lot of rousing units. Looks like the Depth Guard have done fairly well here, cutting their way through a horde of ogres. I don't think these guys should keep coming back. I think they like it should be one fight and then they're dead. That should be like once you've got the siege hands, they shouldn't keep coming back and keeping fighting you. Surely that never happened before, did it? I'm fairly sure it didn't. For as many man-eaters as you like, it ain't gonna help you. Blue Vipers.
Fleet captain,
Apparently
reporting.
this is where the... They're here? Karakazul? What was the quest? While Flora of the Wild is exquisite, it's always been a fauna that poses the greatest threat. What? What?
Pistols ready.
What? What?
Time to go.
Yeah. Guess it keeps your hero busy. Guess. Right, well,
Admiral of the fleet.
with any luck, you won't run away. Come here. Nope, you ran away. And you've run all the way over there. How the fuck did you get all the way over there?
The dragon ships are weaker than paper.
How the fuck did you get all the way over there?
Madame Cylostra Direfin.
Okay, let's go and take this out.
My greatest performance.
I'm going to raise you.
The seas calm.
I don't... There's one army over here.
Lord, not some smith.
But there's no... There's just so many fucking stacks of dwarves. It's like 3 over there, another one over there, and I've only got Cylostra dealing with these guys. Where did Archaon go?
Admiral of the fleet.
Well, wherever he's gone. We're not currently at war with Bretonia, but... Oh, hello.
All above board.
Setting sail.
Mistnar. We're gonna go and put a pirate cove in Mistnar because it's there. I'm also gonna grab this. Loot the oh. I don't really want to have to fight another army.
A vast end
Oh, actually wasn't too bad. If anything, it gave me more replenishment. So,
not this officer.
did I get anything good?
The waves
6,000 money, some bonus experience. All right, I mean,
on my domain.
it is fine. Bonus experience is good. Kind of want to do that. You know what? Actually, Soul Blight might be a good shout because most of our boys don't have armor piercing.
Is it daylight?
But if we debuff people, then they won't have as much armor. Which is like having armor piercing. What's your melee attack? 68. You know what? I'm going to give you more melee attack because that is going to help you kill people. Armor of Silvered Steel is kind of naff. A giant blade. That's what you needed. That's what you needed in your life. A big old sword.
The galleon awaits.
You're definitely like our flanking assassin boy, aren't you? Go evasion and Wind of Death because that is a battle winner, that spell.
The sea.
You can just throw that at people. heat reduction. I mean, not that this army is that expensive, but
All bones
I like
on
the fact we've got Connor here.
This
Just
one in my mirror.
okay. Is missile strength really going to help us all that much? I'm going to say no. They may decide to throw everything at us. If there's an army up there and they just hit us with all of their armies at the same time, I don't think these guys can march. No, then they can't march, so they won't try and march. I'm hoping that maybe the Dark Hells will, like, I don't know, try something. Are you going to actually, like, you know, retake some of your stuff? Oh, shit, there's another army down there. I genuinely don't think that we can, like... I think they can replenish their numbers faster than we can ever kill them.
for eternity.
So with that in mind, we may as well just go for the infamy, and then move on to. I need to try that AI mod, see if it's good. But I'm gonna be honest, I think like the vampire. I mean, I know people have said like Kislev is in a really bad position because you just get hit from every direction. And I've not tried Kislev, but I can totally see how that would happen. They did hit me with everything. Everything they had at their disposal, which I'm going to be honest, isn't very much, but Cylostra's army did take a bit of a beating. Still, how many Mongols do we have? 4 and 4. Okay, that's not many Mongol, but we do have a bunch of bats, so we should be able to take out their artillery. And then we can just bomb the rest of them, no problem. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.